Hey, shalom. Shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, before I get started, I want to give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rahakwadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right, my dear elect, I want to say peace and blessing to the hope of the elect on the four corners, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, the great song that she brought in the bar. I'll just come with a little quick lesson, an early morning stretch, through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shema Shai, who gives me the inspiration and motivation to do so before the evil times to come, to give those that have ears to hear and eyes to see, all right, the head, the protection, the covering, which is the shield, all right, which connected with Isaiah 33:6, as in wisdom and knowledge, all right, shall be the stability of our times, man, and the fear of your house is treasure, all right, because the understanding of the scriptures and knowing, all right, how to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, which is come back with these scriptures, is the way that we're going to be able to endure until the end, all right, and hope to be saved and delivered, by Yahweh Shema Shai. Because look at it this way, because that's why I want to title the lesson, look at it this way. And it's going to the Cognify, dealing with the new AI going to prison. See, Cognify says a prison concept that use artificial intelligence to treat criminals through brain implant and virtual reality. All right. So look at it this way. If they already setting this up, for prisoners, the criminals, what I'm saying? And this time, how much more we get closer, all right, to Jacob trouble. How much closer and how much advanced this technology going to be, all right, at the hour of temptation. So look at it this way. Now, this for the household of faith, though, that believe in Yahweh Shema Shai and fear the Lord. Like I say, this is going to be the hour of temptation. Now, you can take this charagma, all right, and be free. You won't have to suffer death and this and that, all right? Or you can lean upon Yahweh Shema Shai and suffer the consequences, But even with that, for the household of faith, we understand that if we do, all right, get so-called put to death in Yahweh Shai, all right, guess what? He promised that we're going to rise again. All right? He promised that we're going to rise again, man. So whether we put to death or whether we be delivered by the chariots, either way, we win. All right? But through faith, we're able to conquer that. See, without faith, it's impossible. But with faith, all things are possible, man. So that's the verge and the temptation and also the testimony, all right, for the believers. All right? Once again, Cognify, a prison concept that uses artificial intelligence to treat criminals through brain implant. Revelation the 13th chapter, verse 16. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a what? A mark which is going to charagma. All right? Whether it's in your hand or whether it's in what? Your forehead, going to the brain. And this is exactly what's going on dealing with the Cognify. Is going into the brain, which is linked up with Neuralink. Now, when you go into the scriptures, right? When you go into the scriptures, matter of fact, I'm gonna grab Revelation 2 real quick. Revelation 2:10. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison." See that? So that prison can consist of a real prison or a concentration camp, or like martial law camp. What the concentration camp? You got prison. It's another camp. Concentration. Damn, it's another word for another camp. Basically, you're gonna be held against your will, so to speak. All right, but the scripture says, and this is how it's shot. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. All right, and the devil not speaking about a red man as we have been brought up in this society to know through Christianity, a red man with horns and a pitchfork with a long ass tail. No, that's not the devil. All right, devil means false accuser, deceiver, and we understand that title is on the tail of the so-called white man. All right, so he got the power to cast you in prison. All right, but it said that ye may be tried. and you should have tribulation 10 days. That 10 days going to the time of completion, but you will be tried. So you go back to this Cognify. It says a prison concept to use artificial intelligence to treat criminals through brain implant or virtual reality. The goal is to reduce reoffering rates to the cost of incarceration. All right. Now to the average person, because they saying that through this system being set up, they're gonna be able to save money and put more money towards the school education. You know what I'm saying? The social security thing. You know what I'm saying? They saying they're able to do more for the people if they bring this into play, which that is a lie. All right? That's why the scriptures say we can't be ignorant of Satan's devices. All right? Because, yeah, it sounds good, but it's not for your good. All right? Remember, the scriptures say how this devil speak with a fourth tongue, and also how his words were smoother than butter. But what's in his mind? War. How to what to keep you, all right, from turning back to your power. This the whole concept of the devil, man. Now, go back to it. It said that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, which is what? Immortality, salvation. But you got to be faithful unto death. Because, like I say, if they putting this in play now, how much more when time progress, all right, at the time, you know what I'm saying, of Jacob trouble, and when they, you know, started bringing persecution upon the prophets. Now, if you wanted to preserve your life, because that's what the scriptures say, matter of fact, let me grab that. It says, he that, it's in John too. So let me grab it in John. All right, this is John say, all right, yeah, this is the one of Matthew too, and then Luke. Okay, I just get the one in Matthew. Now it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever loses his life for my sake shall find it. All right, shalom, brother. You how about Shema Shabbat and shalom, y'all sisters too. You how about Shema Shabbat and y'all too. But you see, it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So you're thinking about, you know, and you get put in the concentration camps, the FEMA camps. That's what it is, the FEMA camps. All right, you get put in the concentration camp, FEMA camps, or you actually get took in prison. All right, and you got the mindset of I'm trying to see how I can get out of here. You know, you're trying to wiggle your way. All right, being carnal instead of spiritual. He whosoever will save his life shall lose it. All right, so if you take this charagma when you get put in the concentration camp, these FEMA camps, all right, you're gonna lose your life, man. And it says, whosoever will lose his life for my sake, meaning the sake in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, shall find it. You see that? Because the Lord will reward you that you're going to take this charagma. He's going to have your mind at peace, at ease. That's him keeping you from the hour of temptation. All right? Because the scriptures say how he calls it all both small and great. So no one is exempt from being tempted. It's just the Lord going to keep our mind at ease from not accepting it. You know? But it says, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell on the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast. And what we have the wisdom, we have the knowledge, we have the understanding, we have faith. All right? That's all that we have in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. So we got to hold fast to that. His name, this word, all right? That no man take thy crown. And that crown going to what? Our salvation. All right? Because guess what? Time is coming. This is Luke 21 and 12. It said, but before all these things, they should lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogue and into prisons. Who gonna do that? The power that be. All right? They gonna come and grab Jake up, man. You know, and I remember a little minute ago, Apostle Gabar, he did a lesson, and just especially exhorting brothers when they go to sleep, sleep in your shorts, socks, a t-shirt, get used to that. As we getting closer to persecution stage of the prophets, what I'm saying, we got to get more in tune with sleeping with clothes on, because if them troops come knock down your door at 3, 4 in the morning, and you in your drawers or you naked, they're going to carry your ass out that door naked or in your drawers. So it's best to be prepared that any time it could come. So now, like I say, proper preparation prevent poor performance along with faith. So we got to proper prep ourselves now in that mindset, because at any time it can happen, even though it not look it, even though right now it seems like it's all gravy, peaches and cream, it's not, because everything is what it's called gradualism. Everything is slowly for surely heading to what evil times. So we gotta proper prep ourselves now. So you sleep in some socks, sleep in your shorts or jogging pants or t-shirts. You gotta get used to that. Cut that damn heat off. Get used to sleeping in the cold. Because you don't know how the concentration camp gonna be, how the FEMA camp gonna be, how the prison. It's always cold in prison. They always say that. So you gotta train yourself. All right, and that was beautiful that Apostle Gabar, did that lesson, telling brothers to, start to sleep in clothes, man, because you never know. All right, you never know, because persecution of the prophets is coming, and for the believers. All right, and for those that believe, you might not be out on the highway teaching, but Esau is watching. All right, he tracking you. He know the videos you watch. He knows the lessons you see. He knows the comments that you make on the board. All right, going back in 2015 or 14, they had the 3 main lists: the yellow list, a red list, and a black list. And I'm not mistaken. All right, and the yellow list was the main list, like the main targets. All right, you don't think that still exists, even though they don't talk about that? No, that's still in play. All right, but it says, but before all these things, they should lay their hands on you and persecute you, deliver you up to the synagogue, and the synagogue mean the chief house of Satan, and into prison, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. All right, and that's gonna be the time or the hour of temptation. But like I say, Cognify is a prison concept that use artificial intelligence to treat criminals through brain implants and virtual reality. So you get locked up because you out on the highways and the hedges prophesying the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. You're going to be presented with this. All right? You're going to be presented with this, man. It's already in the making. So how much more when that time comes? It's making a brain implant now, but in that time, it could come in the wrist. You see, this is the time that we coming into. So look at it this way, man. All right, look at it this way. All right, this so-called white man, he is a crafty individual, man. So go back into Luke 21:13. It says, and it shall turn to you for a testimony, right? Settle it therefore in your heart, meaning your mind, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. So we got to be in the spirit. All right, we got to accept it, man. It says, set it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. Don't be trying to figure out a way to escape. Jump over the bridge, jump out the window, jump out the car, kick the door down till you get out. You don't do that. Understand, all right, your position, your lot in the truth to fulfill prophecy. So if it's your lot to, be in a concentration camp, all right, hey, pray to Yahweh Shema Shah to give you the understanding, give you the wisdom, all right, and just let it be. But it says, settle for therefore in your heart, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you the mouth of wisdom. See, the Lord gonna deal with you. All right, the Lord gonna move your spirit. The Lord gonna give you. Matter of fact, let me prove that. Let me prove that real quick. This is Proverbs 16:1. Let me prove that to you. Proverbs 16:1. It said, the preparation of heart is in man. Jake sitting down thinking, damn, I hope they don't give me the guillotine. Damn, I hope they don't try to torture me, torture my wife, my kids. I hope they don't, I hope they do this. I hope they do that. That's the preparation in the hearts of the man, the mind. But the answer of the tongue, something that come out is from the Lord Yahweh. You see that? The answer of the tongue is from the Lord Yahweh, man. All the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord Yahweh wears the spirit. Okay? And it's another one too. A man, verse 9, a man heart devises his way, but the Lord Yahweh directed his steps. Okay? So go back to Luke 21. All right? And 15, for I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which your adversary should not be able to gainsay nor resist. Because whatever you say, whatever you do, is going to be the Most High Yahweh Shema Shah controlling you, man. All right? And it says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends. And some of you shall be some of you shall they cause be put to death. So that's why I did a lesson a while back saying detach. You know what I'm saying? Detach from the world, which you're supposed to be doing anyway, but also detaching from your family, your friends, your associates. Have a certain gap in that. All right? Because them very same people can betray you to eat, get water, get certain resources that they ain't gonna have. You see that? So that feeling that you got, that bond, hey, it's time to cut that bond off and understand that we're gonna get them back in the kingdom. It's hard, but it's fair. Like Eddie Yashawan, but it's hard, but it's fair. It's hard, but it's fair, man. And Jim mentioned his likeness, John 15:20. Remember the word that I have said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will also keep yours also. All right? Because Yahweh Shah suffered. That's why coming to this time, understanding that, look this word up again. Cognify, a prison concept, which they gonna go take Jacob to concentration camp, FEMA camp, prisons, right? Is an artificial intelligence to treat criminals through brain implant and virtual reality, man. That's gonna be the hour of temptation. You see that? But guess what? We gotta take on the same mindset as Yahweh Shah. Oh, I love this precept right here. 2 Peter 3. No, 1 Peter 3, 4 and 1. 1 Peter 4 and 1. It says, for much then as Yahweh Shah suffer for us in the flesh, yourself likewise with the same mind. You see that? The servant not greater than his Lord, than his master. So if Yahweh Shah went through it, guess what? We got to go through it too, because that's how Yahweh Shah was able to receive his glory, all right, which is the whole earth, everything that exists, all right? And guess what? We're going to be able to join earth with Yahweh Shah to receive the whole world and everything that exists, all right? But it's through us suffering for that. So for as much then as Yahweh Shah have suffered for us in the flesh, yourself likewise in the same mind. And another thing, him suffering the flesh for us is him enduring all things for the elect's sake. And that's the thing that Apostle Paul was pushing. Endure all things for the elect's sake, man. All right? Endure all things for the elect's sake. So we get put in them concentration camps, them FEMA camps. We got to endure that. And then guess what? All of the believers of Yahweh Shema Shah, how they say that same mindset, we're gonna overcome. That's a power. All right, remember, just give you an analogy in Space Jam. Remember, only how they got their powers back when all of them touched their ball. All of them had to believe that they're gonna get their power back. But if one not, if I think Charles Barkley was the last one, wasn't it? Was Charles Barkley the last one to touch the ball? I think he was. Because everybody else had their hand on the ball, but they were just calling him. You know what I'm saying? Come and touch the ball. And they didn't get their power back to what? Everybody touched the ball. So guess what? We got to endure all things, man. Just like Yahweh Shah. All right? So that's where our power come from. You know, Yahweh Shema Shah. But it says, for as then as Yahweh Shah has suffered for us in the flesh, himself likewise with the same mind. For he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin. So we got to put on the same mindset of Yahweh Shah when he was in his persecution stage. All right? How he used wisdom against Pontius Pilate. All right? We got to adopt that same mindset. So let's go back to Luke and finish it off. This is Luke 21 and 16. And it says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brothers and kinfolks and friends, and some of you that shall cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Why? Because what we are doing is bringing down Babylon spiritually, man. All right? And guess what? Evil is set against good, and good is set against evil. Light is set against darkness. Darkness is set against light. All right? Understand that. And it said, also said in the scriptures too, he that departed from evil, making himself a prey. All right? So when you come into the truth and you start to do right, start to keep the ways of the Lord, the world look at you different. All right? The world talk about you. You know? Because why? You coming into the light of the Lord and they still what? In darkness. They don't see. All right? When a person don't see something, they always going to talk about it and always going to make assumptions because they don't see it. And then when they see it, they're like, oh, shit, that's what he was saying. But it's going to be too late for some of those. All right? But ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not a hair of your head perish. See that? The Lord still going to keep you intact, man. All right? Whether you get put on the guillotine, however the Lord sees fit. All right? For your testimony, the Lord still going to come and leave you without a scratch. All right? And an example of that was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, which is their Babylonian name, when they was put in the fire. When they was put in the fire, what happened? Nothing touched them. Nothing burnt them. Nothing happened. All right? And also, Nebuchadnezzar, he said, I see four. Why? Because Yahweh Shah was in the midst. So when we going through our persecution, however it be, guess what? Yahweh Shah going to be there. All right? To bring us comfort, man, and give us the spirit and the power to endure. But guess what? It's coming. It's coming. Cognify is a prison concept. You see this? So it's going to be in the concentration camps. It's going to be in the FEMA camps. All right? All these small, like say Walmart, that shit going to turn to a concentration camp. All this, all right, is going to be inside of there, man, to turn you away. All right? You want to be in the society. You want to buy and sell. You want to trade. You want to still have your job, your cars, you know, your clothes. You want to still be able to do all these things, function. Matter of fact, if you want to function in this society, you're going to have to take the charagma. All right? But it's going to be in the prison system, man. And this is what they doing. Look at the damn fool. He just got the car. The nigga going by the 100 and the 45. Niggas. Niggas, man. He might ball in that hole. No, he going to take the charagma because he going to want to do that. You know? But Lord willing, just, you know, edify, all right, for the household of faith. You know, may the Lord continue to bless y'all morning. All right, once again, we give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wahakwadash, double honor to our elder, peace, bless the hope of elect. Next time, Shalom, Baba, Baraka, Aiken. May the Lord continue to bless y'all morning. But hey, look at it that way, though. Let's see. Meditate on it. You know, think about it. You know, I'm like, damn, he right. You know, because we are dealing with who? Dealing with the devil, and we are dealing with Yahweh Shema Shah, that created the devil for this purpose. All right, to bring evil on the earth. Shalom.